Hello everyone, my name is Diogo Tadini. Welcome to another video here on my channel. Today I want to speak a little bit more about the cameras that I use, why I use them, and possible upgrades that I've been thinking about. Well, we all know that equipment in general are only tools to help you achieve a certain look or a certain quality on your final film. However, myself included, we say that equipment don't matter, the camera that you use don't matter, but certain features in certain cameras definitely help you achieve that final look. But not only the look, sometimes you may need professional audio or certain other features that may require a certain camera. This will always depend on the job that you are doing. So a while ago I had a channel on YouTube that was dedicated for vlogging. I decided to be a vlogger. And with that decision, I also had to make a decision on what camera I was going to use. I couldn't use my main camera because it was too big. I wasn't going to use my backup camera because I still thought that it was too big. So I was after a smaller camera, something that it was more portable and I could just add like a small tripod and I could just take everywhere. For those of you who don't know me, I've been a Canon shooter for over 7 years and I decided to carry on with the legacy, with the Canon legacy, and stick with one of their products. And for the vlogging side, I decided to go for the Canon G7X, which is a great point and shoot camera. It's a small little camera I can literally just pop in my pocket and take everywhere. I've got 2 little batteries. It records an SD card. It records up to 60 frames per second in full HD. It's got a built-in microphone, and I just had to add a small Gorilla Pod from Joby and I was sorted. I could just go everywhere with my vlogging camera now. As my vlogging life hasn't lasted that long, I decided to then just use the G7X whenever I'm going away, whenever I'm traveling, and I don't want to use my phone because I need a bit more flexibility on the files, because the G7X you can take both JPEGs as well as RAW files, which is great. So I use that for my trips, my short trips, or for perhaps a rec shoot that I need to just go and then take some pictures of the place. Just as an overall camera that I use, I take it everywhere with me whenever I need some photos or some simple videos. Next is my backup camera. I have a secondary camera just in case my main camera fails. If I'm on a job and for some reason my main camera dies on me for any reason, I still have my second camera. As I said, it's not as great, the quality is not as great, but it's still much better than not being able to deliver that job for your client. So I always have, for safety, I always have a secondary camera on any shoot that I go. And I'm talking about the Canon EOS 70D. It's a great little camera, it's a DSLR from Canon. It was replaced by the Canon EOS 80D, but it's still, to me, the 70D is more than enough. I have the ability to shoot in full HD, 25 frames per second here in the UK. It's got a great intuitive menu, like I love Canon's menu. It's very easy to go through and to choose your options. It's a great secondary camera for me, but I think that the 70D can definitely help you out even as a main camera. And for my main projects, I use the Canon C100 Mark II. I used to have the Mark I, but because of certain jobs that I do, it required me to upgrade for some features that I needed in the camera. So I used to have the Mark I, it was a great camera, it had a great look, but the Mark II definitely helps me with certain things that I have. For instance, I have the ability to control my camera via Wi-Fi. So I can just connect my iPad to my camera and then I can control it, record, ISO, aperture, everything that I have on the camera I can control using my iPad. Dual SD slots, so I can record either simultaneously or I can record separately, so I can maximize the capacity of my SD cards and record for longer. I've got the waveform feature on screen, so I can make sure that my exposure is always correct. And to top all that up, you've got the handle, the top handle with 2 XLR inputs, so you can connect your microphone, your lavaliers, or your external recorder for more flexibility when you want to record professional audio. All in all, the Canon C100 Mark II is great. It helps me with any types of job that I have. If either it's a commercial shoot or if it's a documentary, the Canon C100 to me is just what I need. It's all there in one camera, so I definitely recommend the Canon C100 Mark II. One thing that none of my cameras have, and is definitely one of the main subjects in the filmmaking industry, is the 4K. None of my cameras film 4K. I honestly don't think that I need 4K yet. None of my clients require any of the films in 4K. I know about all the advantage and flexibility that you have when shooting 4K. For instance, sharper image, reframing your shots, flexibility when stabilizing your shots in post-production. But I also know that with greater quality, I will need to upgrade certain aspects of my equipment. Perhaps faster cards, I have to have more hard drives to store all that footage that 4K, all that data that 4K generates. And also, I might have to buy a new computer. By adding 4K to my workflow, I have to think about every single step of the workflow, not only the final or the beginning of it, which is recording 4K. I have to think about cards, storage, as well as computer. Everything is really important, not only the sensor of my camera. Well, I can't deny they already thought about certain Sonys or the new Panasonic GH5 or even the Canon 1DX Mark II, which seems a great 4K camera as well. But this matter is something that I definitely have to sit down, understand the real need of 4K to my workflow, to add 4K to my workflow, and not simply buy a camera just because. Right guys, that's it for today. These were all the cameras that I currently use. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe by clicking here. If you like this video, smash that like button, and under the comments below, please leave your camera setup. What is your favorite camera? What is the camera that you currently use? And thank you guys for watching the video today, and I will see you guys in the next video.